Welcome, winners. Welcome, wise investors, to the next part in this series that I am doing. And like I mentioned in the previous video, I am going through this report, and I already went through one part of this report, well, several parts, but on the previous video, I went over a little bit of the stop loss, take profit, especially the this part here, setting it up. Okay, a simple example. Read that so you can understand it. If you have any questions, contact us. The lot sizes, read that so that you can understand it. There's analogies here, so it can be a little bit more clear for the mind to digest, and understanding what you shouldn't do. Once you get this concept, you'll know, wait a minute, you mean to tell me I've been buying 100,000 slices of pizza? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then get access to this report. Okay, you might be able to see that here somewhere about pizza. Where is the pizza? There goes pizza right there. All right, pizza. Okay. All right, anyhow, use the appropriate amount that you need to use when you're investing, because I left off saying that you have to treat your account like a savings account that's going to work for you, not against you, but work for you. I use the analogy of a servant, which was, okay, a whatever analogy, but I think most people might get the concept. If you have a servant, imagine you're rich, like on the movies and stuff like that. And then you got a butler, you got a maid, and you can't run them down. You got other, or if you want to use a more modern example, you have a business and you have employees. You can't run them to the ground. They're supposed to be there to assist you, your assistant, and they are going to do the work and help you along with whatever, lofty goal that you set for yourself or your organization or company, whatever. They're supposed to help you, and then their efforts will reward both you and them together and everything as a whole, right? So use your account, your MT4 account, as in that analogy, as a servant or as a profitable employee. Okay, so use it to your benefit, not to your detriment. Don't blow your account by over leveraging. Just because the broker gives you, the power to leverage, doesn't mean that you should do it foolishly. And I don't say that as an insult, but to be foolish is the opposite of being wise. So I want to teach you all how to become wise investors. Wise investors, meaning that you don't trade with those types of emotions of trying to get into the whole get rich quick. And I said that in the previous video. Run far away from that kind of mentality. Far away. Just because that's what you've been introduced to when you first got into the Forex, or maybe some other realm of the online investment world. Just because you've gotten into that doesn't mean that that's the only thing out there. It doesn't mean that at all. So yeah, there's pros and cons to everything. And there's some benefits if you're going to be doing that type of trading, but there's a lot of disadvantages as well. So take everything into consideration. Same with what I'm telling you about long-term investing. Take both the pros and cons into consideration. Take them both into consideration, because it depends on who you are as an investor. Now, if you're a thrill seeker and you're the type of person that's, hey, you're going to jump out of an airplane in a parachute at 50,000 feet or whatever, and you like that kind of stuff, and hey, by all means, go right ahead. Go do that. That's fine. We can still part as friends. We can still be friends. I'm not forcing you to, see things my way. I'm just presenting an alternative to this world of online investing that is not a new concept. It's actually the conservative original approach. It's the approach that is taken by the most successful investors. So, hey, I'm just presenting it. So if you want to receive it, great. And if you don't, that's okay too. Okay. So know how much lot sizes you're dealing with. None of this 1.00 and then you got what? I don't know, $1,000 in your account or something like that. Don't do that. And you're gonna wonder, what happened? I blew my account. So I covered that in the other video. I'm just giving a little fresh up. Here on this video, I'll be talking about understanding the margin level percent area. Now on this picture, this is an old picture. I should update this picture, right? But the reason it's sorry, I don't know what's so funny. Oh my goodness. I put a timer on because the other video was 20 minutes. And I'm like, I only have 4 minutes left, so I need to hurry up, right? So this is 1,000 margin level percent. This was good back in 2017, 2016, 2017. Really not 2016, because I started the Forex Helper in 2016. But I was, believe it or not, I was doing fast trades. I know. Well, not fast trades, but if you go back to my earlier videos, older videos, on the YouTube archives, you'll see like make profit in 3 days, make profit in 4 days. That was a different aspect of the same Forex Helper strategy, by the way. Anyhow, so in 2018, from 2018 to about 2019, you could use this margin level in your account and kind of be somewhat safe from crashing into the bottom of the ocean where the sharks live. That was the analogy I used in my ebook, which, by the way, is being revised. And also, which, by the way, you can still get the old or the original ebook and at a very, very low cost. It's not $24.95 anymore. Okay. And I have about a minute left, so let me hurry up. Read this so you can understand. 3,000 margin level percent is the safe now because we're living in different times. Okay. I'm going to close this account. I keep saying that, right? And when I was closing out the account, a lot of this is psychological. Ultimately, this account is making the money that I needed to make. But, Tesla's closed, right? The markets are closed. It's not open yet. Okay, so I'm saying that because you got to overcome that whole mind, the psychological mind of looking at colors. That plays a part in it too. You see the red, you see the negative. Don't let that affect you, because what's going to happen is you're going to start freaking out all the time. You got to train your brain not to freak out, to ignore the colors. It's not about that. Because when you get into this whole investment world, especially the way I got into it when I first found out about Forex, I thought that you had to day trade. I just thought that's just the way it was. It had to be that way. And I found out, thank God I found out that wasn't true. It didn't have to be that way. You don't have to sit there. Charge my phone, huh? You don't have to sit there and blow your account, like I was doing, working 9 to 5, doing, okay, so listen, my time is up. You might hear a little ringer noise or something. Let me just pause that before it even. Okay, so my time is up. I will continue this. I'm actually doing it in one sitting. I will continue this, and I'll see you on the next video, because you are a winner, and I'm not just saying that to like puff you up or nothing like that. I don't believe in that stuff, flattery and all that. I'm serious about when I say that if you really want to be a winner in the investment world, I'm speaking specifically about the online investing world. And I want to be so much clearer. There are so many things that I intended on doing that I did not do, and I'm doing now. I've been doing for the past few months now, by the grace of God. And I'm going again on a rant. So I'll continue that point, hopefully, if I can remember, on the next video. All right. So remember, only winners invest in their minds for wiser returns.